thick layer of thoughts is distracting me from the awareness that I am not my mind. So when the thoughts, they come, this cloud, this layer of thoughts, you feel you get engaged in them. You get identified with them.
I just forget to stay focused on who's the witness of this watching.
Yes. I want to say something. This staying focused on the witness of what is observing is only in the early stages. It is only in the early stages. After a while, this effort will not be needed anymore. I want to, before I carry on, just give an example about something which I'd love your attention on just for a moment. When this body came into existence first, it did not come. Jacopo, your parents give you?
Jacopo, it's an Italian name. I have to explain it all the time.
Before. But it didn't come with the name Jacopo on it. It didn't have any name, and someone chose to give a name to this, to the body first. So, the name was pointed towards this body. Jacopo, is that this? How you said it? How did you say it?
Jacopo.
Jacopo.
Just the accent.
Okay, Jacopo was put to this body, but the body cannot respond. The body cannot respond to this name. Something is there other than the body. The consciousness at some point was sufficiently mature enough to start to associate this name with I, with the intuitive sense of I-ness, this feeling of intuitive existence. You know you are.
Sure.
Isn't it? Even mosquito know I am everything. So this name, Jacopo, was okay?
Yeah.
Was offered to what? To the body or to the consciousness? The consciousness itself accepted the name at a certain point, Jacopo. And then this I consciousness referred to itself Jacopo. Okay? Now once this impression, the impression of the name could not stick if it wasn't the consciousness that hold it.
Just a habit, I guess.
So, once the name was accepted by the consciousness, Jacopo, I am Jacopo. Anybody asks, who are you? Yeah, Jacopo. Okay? Now, when this name comes, then after this, you never forget this name. You never forget this name. In the beginning, you have to remember. Some children, they say, when they're very young, the parents send them out to go to the shop, but the parents watch to see how they behave. Yeah? Or they go out playing, they put the name in your pocket, so because you might forget it's Jacopo. And then somebody find you, they ask, what is your name? You say, boy. Yes, but what is your name? Boy. Where you live? House. Very basic.
It's easier.
More sophisticated, what's your name? Jacopo. After this registers, you never forget again. You don't have to be remembering. Even you just wake up, mother calls, Jacopo, oh, I'm here. No? Years later, even you're walking about, doing something that takes your total attention. Your total attention is on something else. Somebody called, Jacopo. Huh? Now, did you remember this name? Did you have to remember, Jacopo? Oh, that's me. No. Without even the action of remembering consciously, it's there.
It's been absorbed.
Yes. So you neither remember nor forget. It's just like there. It's just there. Then, if you don't have to make an effort to remember the name that is not original to this body, how much more do you have to make an effort to remember the consciousness which holds the name? So I say, it is an idea that you have that you must remember who you are. Please, it's going to leave you very quickly what I say. Because everybody miss it, and so we continue in a state of delusion. You didn't have to remember your name each day you get up, whatever you're doing. Somehow the name, which is not original to you, to someone's idea, then it stay with you. No effort is needed. Then if no effort is needed to remember your bodily name, how much more effort will be needed to remember the consciousness which is greater than the name, which cannot come or go, in which even remembering and forgetting happens and is recognized. And maybe if you care, you go away and you contemplate what I say about this. I say it is an idea that you forget yourself. You are earlier than remembering yourself. You are earlier than remembering or forgetting yourself. It is only because you want to do it with the mind that you must think, you must remember, because it is the attribute of the mind to remember or forget. You are not the mind, you are the beingness in whose presence remembering and forgetting happen. What you're going to do with this, I don't know. Just allow understanding to take place. That will remove the misunderstanding. Because there is inside a seed that tells you you have to do something. You have to do something. You have to remember yourself. In the world of existence, you-me-ness of duality, yes, this play of remembering and forgetting is part of our spiritual discipline. Because why? You accept an idea that you can forget yourself. I don't know if you have ever heard anything like this. Please, it is an idea that you can forget or remember yourself. You're always yourself. But when we start to have to think, you think you are an individual, and that you have to do something, you have to practice to get back to where you are. All these are concepts. You are not a concept. You are earlier than all concepts, because you are the weakness of them. But we have an idea that we forget. And in the play of existence, because we are functioning as individual entities on a journey towards awakening, this is also a concept. But very few are going to get this, what I'm speaking. Nevertheless, it has to be said. Very few is going to get it, because it is so deep-rooted in us that we are not yet that. She understands what I am speaking. And so all together we are believing. All together we are believing a collective consciousness that we are not what we are. And because we believe it, we have to believe in a journey to get back to what we already are. It's like we are here. And some of you get up and you ask me, how can I get to the Caribbean Hindu Center? I said, but you are here. You says, I know. I know intellectually. But how do I know actually? I said, but you are here. He says, yes, but I believe you, but it's not yet my experience. Isn't it? So then I look at your face and I see you're totally gone. So I said, okay, I tell you what, you go outside this door turn first right and first right, walk 200 meters. Then you get to Brixton Hill. Take any bus going that direction. Get to Brixton. When you get to Brixton Town Hall, cross the road and get a bus on the other side. 159. It will only take you 15 minutes. You come up again and you get off at the stop opposite Bombay Inn. Then you cross the road, walk down, and you turn first left and first left again. And after 5 minutes you get there and you say, thank you, Mooji. And this is the way that a spiritual journey is born. Either you can accept this, either you can accept it immediately. Some people get the point, and others, they don't get it. You see? And we are all like this. Even though we are laughing, we are like this. So, this point I make about it, that it is an idea that you forget. And if you believe in the idea that you forget, then you have to believe in the idea that you must remember. And myself, I will also remind you. While you have inside you the urge to be reminded. One day you'll go beyond remembering and forgetting. And then you will not have to write this note anymore. You know, you say, I know it's useless to try and stop the mind. It is true.
Because I tried.
Yes, but you have to try. And then you have to fail. It's part of it. It's like you may say it's an illusion, or a delusion, but still you have to go through it. We are compelled somehow because we are also this. We are also this. But you're also beyond this. But our beyondness we feel totally unfamiliar with, which is also concept. So I try to stop the mind, but it's an effort for me to keep reminding myself I am just a weakness. Of course, it is an effort. In the beginning, and this is spirituality, that in the beginning it's an effort to be reminded, because sometimes it's tired, so tiring, I have to remember that I'm the weakness. You see? Although witnessing is happening spontaneously in us. But then the idea, but you have to consciously witness. And yet this consciously witness also is valid for a while. And then this conscious and effortful witnessing will transmute into passive and effortless witnessing. And thereafter, then one goes beyond this dualistic witnessing. One realizes that witnessing happens casually, spontaneously, inside this body of consciousness. And so, in a way, there is, in the play of existence, in time and space, and the sense of otherness, there is an evolutionary journey, but it takes place in the mind and consciousness, not for the absolute.